Hi team. To make the graphs for the statistical inference topic on NZ Grapher, you will need to choose the type of graph you want. So first you want dot plots and box and whiskers. You'll choose here your numerical variable that you're going to investigate, so perhaps birth weight, and then you choose the groups that you're going to compare, so whether smoking or not. I want to add box plots. Now you can either add box plots on top or high. I quite like the high ones because it sits above your dot plot. You also need summaries and you need a better title. So improve your title and update your graph. Now you have your graph ready to copy into your work. So you can just right click, copy image, and you can paste that into your work. The other thing you're going to need is, just show you on here, if you want to do point labels. So if you want to know where any of these things have come from, you want to be able to discuss them, especially for unusual values or any interesting features, you can see where they've come from. You can stack the dots, which puts the dots on top of each other. It can sometimes make it a bit easier to see the shape. The other kind of graph that you can do, I'll just take the point labels off so it's not quite so confusing. In here, you need to do a bootstrap confidence interval. Now we are doing a bootstrap confidence interval for a comparison. So it's not the single variable, it's the median or the mean. So you choose the one that you're doing for your problem. So median, for example, and it will construct your bootstrap confidence interval. Now, a point of note, up here, look at where your medians are. The medians are the lines inside the box. No has a median higher up. So what this means is it's telling us the median for no is likely to be bigger than the median for yes by somewhere between this and this amount. So make sure you pay attention to the direction that's going on up there. And then you can right click and you can save that graph elsewhere. Another thing that can be interesting in this section is if we go back to dot plots, add our box plot back and our summaries, we might want to consider other relevant variables. And we might have seen this in bivariate. You can colour by another variable. So I could choose to also colour by mother's age. This could be useful if we're trying to identify any patterns within the data, any groupings. Or I might try FTV. I'm not quite sure what that means at the moment. Trying to look for any interesting groupings, or race, looking for any interesting groupings. You could also, once you identify an interesting grouping, you could then discuss with research why it might be sensible to treat those groups separately. If it's sensible to treat those groups separately, you can add in the category, you can separate, and then you can compare and see if the trends that you're noticing are the same for each group.